What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. T-Shirt, back with another one. Now, in today's video, we're going to be testing out two different brand sublimation T-shirts. How many of you guys have a sublimation printer? You have your ink already, you have your design ready to go, but you just can't figure out which sublimation T-shirt or what brand sublimation T-shirt is best to use that has the best quality, the best feel, the best fit, and most importantly, cost. Well, we're gonna go through all those in this video, so make sure you guys sit tight, watch this video to the end, and at the end, we're gonna see who has the better blanks between the two companies coming up, all right? So here we go. All right, so over here we have our two sublimation blanks. All right, the first brand that we are looking at is from GR8 Blanks. Can you guys see that? GR8 Blanks. All right, and now our second company is from, our second brand is Sublivie. All right, now if you guys have heard of any of these two brands, please comment below. Make sure you comment below. And as usual, let me know your experiences with either GR8 Blanks sublimation T-shirts or Sublivie sublimation. All right, definitely let me know what you guys think of it. How does it feel for you guys? How does it press, so forth. But for those of you that haven't used it, that's why I'm making this video. Now, I personally have never used GR8 Blanks sublimation T-shirts. Okay, I came across this company and I said, you know what? Let me reach out to them, see if we can get some samples, some sublimation samples. And actually, they sent over a box, which was very nice of them. Okay, so in here, we have even, which is a first for me, because I've never seen it, but we have a Sublimation Polo, which I think is pretty cool. All right. Again, you see it there, GR8 Blanks. And this is a Sublimation Polo. All right. We got some oven mitts that you can sublimate. Take a look at those. And then there was just a bunch of little knickknacks, little keychains that you can put pictures in. Then you have a graduation sash here. All right, fully poly, looks like it's 100% polyester. And I thought this was pretty cool, and I'm definitely going to use this for advertising come graduation time. And those graduation months, sorry, Bear has his shirt on his head, but yeah, this shirt actually goes over and it comes off so we can sublimate it. So we'll sublimate that at a later time in another video. And what else do we have? Looks like we got an apron here. Okay, this is a pretty nice apron. I actually have an idea for this apron, so I'll be putting that together. I'll probably do a separate video with this and how I put this one together as well. All right, and then we have a little pendant, a little bling bling, a little icy right here. What is this, ice box? But got a little pendant just to show that you can also sublimate, put a picture in here, like a little keepsake picture for a chain or something like that. All right, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's get this heat press heated up. We have two designs over here. All right, now these are not my images. This is just an image that I grabbed off of Google of an NFT monkey. I thought it was pretty dope. I grabbed it mostly because of the colors. Okay, you see there's a lot of colors in there. And just so you guys know, I am using Cosmos Ink sublimation inks along with Crafting Besties sublimation paper. And I will be printing it on my Epson EcoTank 8550. All right, as you see that there. All right. Now, this is all being pressed on a heat press Nation Black Series 15 by 15 heat press. All right, so we have the same identical, two copies of the same exact art, which we're going to apply to both shirts. We're gonna get our temperature, set our temperature, turn up the temperature. I sublimate for all my sublimation projects, I like to go up to 400 at 60 seconds. That way it pulls all the colors out. All right, so we're gonna let that warm up there. And then we'll set up our t-shirts. We'll set up our first shirt on the press to see how that comes out. All right, so the first thing that, before we get the shirts on the press, the first thing I wanted to do is do like a touch and feel test. All right, so the first one that I'm feeling here is the GR8 Blanks Sublimation Tee. Now, first off, when I feel this shirt compared to the Sublivie shirt, instantly it feels like more of a cotton poly blend shirt. So it has a heavier weight, feels like it's a better quality shirt. Okay, not as see-through as your average everyday sublimation t-shirts, not as light, definitely has a little more weight to it. Okay, a little better quality looks like. Now, one thing I am noticing, the Sublivie tee, however, is more white than the GR8 Blanks t-shirt. Now, the GR8 Blanks t-shirt has like, I don't know if you guys can see it from the video, but it has kind of like a bluish or purplish tint to it. Okay, I'm not sure why that is. That could be possibly the material that's used to make it a heavier t-shirt. I could be wrong. If you guys know the answer, again, comment below. Let me know. Put me onto something that I'm not familiar with. You know, I'm not the manufacturer, so I don't really know what is used to make them heavier, or I would just think more material or a mix of materials to make the shirt a little more heavy. But again, I could be wrong. But I guess I'm not sure what causes it to change the color of the shirt. So, however, those are the two differences I see between the GR8 Blanks right now. GR8 Blanks and Sublivie. The Sublivie is a lighter, more see-through t-shirt. However, it is whiter than the GR8 Blanks t-shirt, which is a heavier t-shirt and feels like a better quality sublimation blank. All right, now I've heard of some other sublimation companies, but I haven't had a chance to experiment with them yet. So I'm doing a review based on the two that I have here in front of me. GR8 Blanks versus Sublivie. Okay, so now as the heat press warms up, we're gonna get the first shirt, which I think we'll go with the Sublivie first and see how that comes out. All right, so we have our press set to 400 degrees. We're gonna just go ahead and put this down, face down. Your image facing down. You're gonna always mirror your image, so when you put it down, it is facing in the direction that you want it to face. Okay? So again, 400 degrees, 60 seconds, and we're gonna see how this comes out. And this is the Sublivie Sublimation t-shirt. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys ready to see this? Now, do you see how all the ink was pulled off of this image? I'm gonna bring it in closer so you guys can see how that looks. So look how the other one looks before press it. You see how vibrant those colors are once it's pressed into the fabric. And this is why you can't go wrong with Cosmos ink. Okay. Now we're gonna press the other one. Let me take this off. Oh, let me take the paper out. All right, so you guys can see what this looks like. Let me know what you guys think of this. Can you guys see the detail in there? Came out pretty nice. Nice vibrant colors. You can see all the detail. All right. So that's that one. And now we're going to put up the GR8 Blanks. Okay, so this one is up next. We're going to print this one on the front. Okay, again, we're going to put our paper in to avoid any bleeding. Get this in here quick. Okay, let's move that out. Just press it down for a quick sec, get a little moisture out of this sub, so. All right, and then we're going to just place this face down. Now again, I'm not measuring, you know, I'm just doing this all for video purposes so you guys can get an idea of the quality of the two different shirts. Between the Sublivie and the GR8 Blanks, so you guys can decide which one you think came out better. Now we got a lot of new stuff coming in this week. So we got a lot more content to be hitting you guys with in the next couple weeks. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Like I always say, for tips and tricks on your t-shirt business or your crafting, your hobbies, whatever it is that you're doing. I'm kind of anxious to see how the GR8 Blanks t-shirt comes out. Thank you guys for watching and staying tuned to the end. For those of you that stayed to the end to find out the end results. And we're at 3, 2, 1. All right, and here we go. All right. All right, and this is how the GR8 Blanks came out. So let's take a look close up. Let me know what you think. And I'm gonna hit you guys with the side-by-side so you guys can make the decision. All right, guys, so let me know if you guys can tell the difference or which one you think came out better. This is the Sublivie. Okay, just gonna look up close. Tell me if you guys can see the differences. Okay, and this is the GR8 Blanks. And I'll put them side by side. All right, now as I look at it, it looks like for some reason the Sublivie is slightly, the ink in it is slightly darker if you look, especially like on this side where the blue is in this area here. And you look on this side, it looks like a little lighter. I mean, again, it could be the lighting, but not really much of a difference. If it's up to me, I think that I possibly would go with the GR8 Blanks just because it's a more quality t-shirt. a thicker t-shirt, a better feel. Okay, as we touch it, feel it. Okay, I have my hand, you can barely see my hand through it. Look at this one, you can see my hand. In the Sublivie, you see my hand a lot clearer through this one. You can tell it's a lighter material than the Sublivie. Than the Greater Blank, sorry. So that's just my personal opinion. You guys comment below, let me know which one you think is the better Sublimation blank t-shirt, whether it be the shirt on the right or the shirt on the left. The shirt on the right is your Great Blanks. The shirt on your left is your Sublivie t-shirt. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Again, you can find the links to any of these items in this video, from the blanks to the heat press, to the printer, the inks, the paper. All those links will be in the description below. So make sure you click on those. Anything purchased from those links help out my channel and make it, with a small commission, and make it possible to continue to make valuable content for you guys. And shout out to whoever's NFT artwork this is. Just so you know, if you happen to be watching, this is just for video purposes. I will not be using this logo or design for resale, being that it does not belong to me. This image may be or may not be copywritten, but again, I'm just using it for video purposes only. I admire the artwork, the colors, the vibrant colors that was put into it. Think it's a cool NFT monkey or NFT ape, whatever you want to call them. For those of you that are into the crypto world, you may be a little more familiar with it, but this is how they came out. And again, both great quality sublimation prints. If you gained anything from this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, tap that like button, and ring that notification bell, because I make videos like this all the time. It's been your boy, Mr. T-Shirt, signing off. Thanks for watching. Peace.